my god. Oh my god. Floor 45, I could not have done it at a better time, especially with what is happening with global. But ladies and gentlemen, floor 45 is one of, if not the toughest floor, because the boss is annoying, because you can't debuff the boss, and with there's so much to take into consideration where you can't debuff the boss. You got to also make sure that the boss doesn't ult you, and more importantly, you need to make sure that your green typing DPS is cooking with gas. Otherwise, it's a GG. So, floor 45, I've seen a very few amount of global players actually make it this far, but obviously I'm on JP and even I'm struggling. But yeah, green units is what's kind of needed now. Truth be told, I've seen some JP players smash, well, not exactly smash through it, but it took them like 8 to 10 minutes to actually get through this fight using Sukuna, so I'm just going to put that out there. I understand that you can do it with the DPS god himself, but we are talking about green units because this is the team that I use, by the way. This is the team that I used. I'll show you, I did record my game, so you guys will see in just a second, but pretty much triple support, ult farming, boosting, ult chasing, full on damage boosting. Gojo will basically be used within 3 turns and then he's gone, and then from that point on it's up to Mahito to really clean up. And so in terms of the green combo wombo, this is what I've been utilizing. This is literally what I've got to work with when it comes to my JP account. And the crazy thing is, I'm literally about to mimic the green combo, the green DPS combo, even on global, because on my global account I do have this Gojo, and Mahito is going to be releasing tomorrow for free. If you have 1500 Phantom medals, then you can pick them up straight off the bat. I'm prioritizing my DPS, obviously with Jogo, with Hanami being in the midst of things, of course, but I know where green DPS stands. And don't get me wrong, Gojo is fantastic, but again, once you nuke and things fail, you need that backup plan. You need that plan B. You know, yeah, you got Itadori, yeah, you got Nanami, but this Mahito is an absolute beauty of a character with the damage he possesses. It is so damn good. But yeah, by the way, yeah, I did max out Gojo. I bought 2 of his stones from the shop by giving up some of the dupe fragments. So, not as in like dupe fragments from like dupe fragments as in character fragments. There you go. Yeah, I did it. I did it, and I gave him the +10. All right, this Gojo hits like an absolute truck now. But anyway, yeah. Here's the thing. I want you guys to understand. I have been trying to complete floor 45 for the past 2 days. I caved in. Don't blame me. All right, don't blame me. 2 days. I've been trying to do floor 45. Ah, the frustration. Anyway, let's get on with the run. All right, let the record show with this video that I've recorded. You know, it's what, nearly 50 minutes long. I've been sitting here doing runs after runs. Again, for today, the previous day, I've been just sitting here doing multiple runs because this stage requires a lot of RNG. Not only does it require like green DPS, but it also does require RNG in terms of like getting a slight little high roll from your damage. So yeah, this is going to be one hell of an annoying boss. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up right now, especially in global. If you guys manage to make it to this stage, just a bit of a heads up. It's super annoying, but essentially the plan of action is Momo will always be consistently using her skill 2. Only use her ultimate when the enemy has his ultimate at the ready or is building it up. Inumaki is going to be using his ultimate, his skill 2, or is it skill 3? No, skill 2 to build up his or everyone's ult gauge. And with the Yuki, pretty much I primarily try to use him in the terms of you know, giving us our cursed energy. If I need to make it so that he needs to protect someone, so in this case I used Inumaki to get the protection, that's exactly why, then I'll do so. But yeah, Momo will always use skill 2. So right now, with Yuki's and Inumaki's ultimate, we're using the memory card, so that way we give ourselves, well, I'm basically damage boosting Gojo. Now I'm going to pause the video because I kind of want to see how much damage I do here, because I haven't really seen. I know I do enough damage to kind of obliterate everybody, but I do want to kind of see on what Gojo's nuking power potential is. Now, I have seen people being able to one-shot this fight with their Gojo. I don't know how, or how juiced up they are, but my Gojo's skill level is 8, by the way. Anyway, let me see. How much damage are we doing? I can't... 5 mil? 5 mil? 5, 6 mil? Somewhere around there. I think that's what I dropped. Well, that's on one of the grunts, so I'm not too sure how much of the boss. But as you guys can see, we did good. So this is what I mean about, you know, Gojo. You know, he comes in, he does his damage, and when you're in a situation like this, you need to have a good plan B. And Mahito, just being that free character, this man possesses power, and I absolutely love it. And I love the fact that you can just kind of ult chase. Obviously, the domain expansion will come into effect. I will do a whole separate video going through Mahito, of course, so don't you don't worry about that. But floor 45 is just a pain in the ass. So thankfully, we'll have access to 2 of the good DPS characters. I'm just glad that I managed to get Gojo on my global account. Happy freaking days. Being free to play, I'm already stacked up, so we are chilling. So as per usual, pretty much keeping the same premise to how I utilize my Gojo, but in terms we're just going to be using Mahito in a situation where we're just going to build up his attack now. So yep, there we go. Momo's doing a thing. Give me that boost. I'm over the moon that I pulled Momo, let me tell you. So I dropped the ult. I decided just to go full on ult here. Oh my god, you guys are going to see, bro. I low-key vibe with Mahito's ultimate too. So boosting, unfortunately, the recollection cards weren't ready for Yuki Unamaki, that's fine. Mahito initial damage, 0.5 mil. AoE, 1.8, 1.7. Well, this will clarify. This should hit 2 mil. 1.8. So yeah, we hit around about 1.7 then with Mahito's AoE. So that's the thing about this Mahito, right? He does his initial damage towards whatever character or whatever enemy you're focusing on, and then that AoE burst, it does a disgusting amount of damage on everyone, including the boss itself. So basically, it's a 2-hit for the target that you're focusing, but everyone gets the maximum amount of damage. Mahito's ultimate is too disgusting, not to be slept on. And then from this point on, you just spam skill 3. It does so much damage. I love it. Bop! 200k right there. With Yuki's buff, you guys will see 0.5 mil easy. 0.5 mil easy. So we're just, you know, just trying to get as much damage as we can. Another 200k. And we're just going to keep buffing the man. Yuki's at the ready. There we go. Maximize my buff. Again, skill 3, you'll get the most damage out of Mahito once the domain expansion is in effect. And we're applying the full-on Jujutsu buff. In this case, this might be physical actually. But regardless, 0.5 mil! Oh my goodness gracious me, and the deed is done, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's basically, so here's all the look at my characters. Skill levels, if you guys want to check that out, of course. If you guys do want to get an idea on what to build them up from. These are the recollection cards, of course, so these are the current stats that they're working with. But yeah, boys, let me tell you, I am over the moon. I am over the moon, and the fact that Mahito is going to be releasing on global tomorrow, it makes that even more better. Trust me when I tell you, green DPS we need to cater to, especially in the position where well then again, yeah, even, oh no, if you don't have Gojo, no, this Mahito is going to be an easy pickup. Even if you do have Gojo, just cater to your green DPS, trust. Out of all the typings that we have in the game with where JP is at, green for me personally is, I mean, it's not slacking because there are some good green units that have recently come into play, but I don't have access to them, so I'm having to resort to with what I've got, and this is clearly getting the job done. So floor 45, that's how I did it. Jesus Christ, Mahito, God love, I thank God. Thank you for saving us. Thank you for saving us.